Recording in progress.
Hello, well builders. Hello, Fired Up Squad. Welcome again, my family. Welcome to the Fired Up Show. If you are catching this live on LinkedIn or you are on YouTube, I am so glad you are here. I'm Omolola Oyewumi, fondly called Lola Wealth, your wealth system architect and the retired at 40x Microsoft leader behind the Fired Up movement. And I am here to help you driven professionals. I'm here to help you, busy, high performing professionals. I want to help you move from effort based income into system driven wealth so that you can do what? You can design the life you want. You can live the life you want on your own terms so that you can retire early. So today's topic is really interesting and it's changing everything because we are at the era of AI. So the topics today is why AI is replacing hustle, why AI is replacing hustle, and what we, the wealth builders, what we are doing differently. So today we'll be shifting some perspective. Today we'll be relearning some things. Today we'll be unlearning some things, and it's going to really give you that basis that you're going to need even in the course of the months ahead of you on how to position yourself to be that beneficiary of the evolving economy, the evolving AI era, the evolving and the disruption that is happening right now at the in the economy. So today we are going to be looking at why hustle is no longer that safest strategy. Some people work hours, you have two jobs, you have streams of income, right? And you are hustling. Well, why that is not going to be the safest strategy. We're going to look into that. The second thing we're going to look into is what wealth builders are doing right now to stay ahead. You really want to stay ahead. You want to be positioned so that you are part of those early adopters. You are part of people that yes, you are uh, tapping into what is going on right now. You are staying ahead. And then the third thing is to look at the exact shift that you can make starting from this week, starting from next month, to start building system instead of stress. You want to start building systems instead of stress, instead of chaos, instead of manual effort. Build structure, build system that you're going to scale later on. So if you are joining me wherever you are watching me today, I want you to type live in the comments. Type live in the comments. Let me put up yes, so type live in the comment. Let me see where you are watching from. Are you watching from YouTube? Are you watching from LinkedIn? I want you to type that, and I want you to type what you are doing. What are you doing? What do you do? As a professional, what do you do? Type system in the chat. If you are ready to stop grinding, we are ready to start building. Type system and let's go. All right. Thank you. So we're going to be breaking down, why AI is replacing hustle and how wealth builders are using systems to create the freedom. And I will be sharing um, I want to share, I don't know if you can see my slide. Let me go there. All right. Yes. So we are evolving, as you can see. We are evolving, as you can see. Yes, 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 we are evolving. I really want to drive this home because this is going to be practical, hands-on. You're going to be taking the practical steps into how you can position yourself, designing that wealth operating system. And I'm going to be getting into that today because you want to start taking that step today to move you forward, to move the needle for you in achieving your accelerated financial independence. What you can do differently. So you want to start building. You want to move from that hustle, that chaotic financial stress you are, or that people are. Some of us we are doing well, but is the problem is not that income. that we have to earn more income. No, it's a system gap. So if you are successful, but you're still financially stuck, know today that you have to build a system that is going to support you, that is going to support your work. You have to build a system. So you want to understand um, by the end of today's conversation, this short conversation we are having today, you will be able to understand why AI compresses time to output. That is what we want to do. That's how we want to leverage the AI. You want to leverage the AI. Hustle, stop working. You have to stop hustling so that leveraging system can be doing the hustling for you. We are going to be looking at the wealth building shifts. We move from effort base into leveraging building system, and then you have those assets that is now going to be the legacy that you are leaving to the next generation. And there is a playbook that I'm going to be sharing with you as well. That 3-step playbook that is going to replace hustle with system that you will start this weekend. Do you see? So that is what we'll be doing today. And as you can see, what is changing? What is changing? First conversation I want you to start to be thinking about today is AI is compressing the output. AI is compressing the output. So you are getting more in terms of the result rather than grinding and hustling, because that efficiency, that leverage, you know what leverage is? It's like a lever helping you to lift, to carry. So that leverage we are talking about is going to be helping you produce more. So you're not going to be exchanging your time for the little result you are producing. So AI is really compressing the output. We are getting more done with AI and all of that. And I'm going to be sharing statistics around, why one of the things that I'm sharing today is why your work is not going to be replaced by AI. You are not going to be replaced by AI. It's not. It's the repetitive tasks that we are getting done that's going to be replaced by AI. And you're going to see that there's going to be higher rates of hiring by year 2030, because organizations, they're going to be needing professionals, a talent that can really use AI, or that have that AI skills. So do you see that even though some job will be going obsolete because of that repetition or repetitive tasks, but we still need a lot of talent, a lot of people that's going to be able to harness that strength of that AI. Automation of tasks versus hours. So we'll be needing less time. And as I was sharing with one of my team members, like I already have this outline built. And guess what? Instead of me sitting behind the camera, starting from afresh with this PowerPoint, what I did was to put it on AI. And you think and think and think and think, boom, in 3 minutes. And I just have to do just very little adjustment here and there. Something would have taken me maybe 3 hours or half a day sometimes, because we want to get this perfect, presentation. So we are compressing time. We are automating the task. And that is how well builders are getting it done, so that we are not exchanging our time for money. There is a labor market split, and I'm going to share you what McKinsey has, even know what the research has shown when they started that research, and they said it's about 26%. And by the time they complete that, by the following year or two, they see that no, there is a wide gap in terms of job that is going to be replaced, and also the talent that is going to be needed. Another thing that I want us to, really drill down today is hustle versus leveraging. Hustling versus leveraging. You know why? Every time we hear about income diversification, we think about, I have to get 2 jobs, I have to get 3 jobs, I have to grind more. Not necessarily. When you are leveraging systems and structure, building all of this and having the ownership when it comes to income streams. effort-based income trap. So you are not going to be, it's not that you have to be there in present for you. If you are not there in present, and there is a question I always ask all the time. If my work stopped today, how long can I sustain? Or can I be sustained? How long can what I have sustain me? And that is the power of you having multiple streams of income. Do you see? So that you don't have to be present for money to come or for you to have that income, but you would have built system, and we're going to go into the practical way of what you need to do today, even as a professional, as a product manager, as a program manager, as a lawyer, as a painter, whatsoever you are doing right now currently. Even if you're a fashion designer, how can I leverage this AI, the automation, the generative AI, the machine learning, all of those things? How can I leverage it to benefit me? Because there is a disruption already, and it's really a fast space. It's really a fast space environment where what you think you know yesterday, by the time you wake up today, another thing is already here. So it's really evolving, and there's disruption. So we are even doing a catch-up game. You cannot even do a catch-up game enough because it's rapid. So how world builders are positioning themselves is by gaining that skill that we are using to build the systems and the structure that does not require our time or for us to be present before we can earn. Another thing, before you can even get there, is that mindset. And I talk about this a lot. I am working on myself too, because it's not a one-time thing and you are done and you are done. No, that thing keeps coming, that mindset, because you have to renew. Even the Bible said that you have to keep renewing your mind. Renewing is a continuous thing, renewing your mind. So that mindset shift around, I am the woman for the job. I'm the person that can do this. I am the one that can use leverage. I can improve my skill for AI or my AI skill. I can improve my skill to leverage. I can improve my skill to position myself to what is coming or what has already come, what is being disrupted right now. What are the things that you're going to stop doing today? What are the things that you're going to start doing? And that's why I said there's going to be a lot of relearning, unlearning. You have to get into some programs, into some courses, because you know what? You want to be more efficient. That is what this era is about. The AI era is not slowing down, it's yet to stay. All right. And then we're going to be looking at the wealth system today. And even if we do not cover everything today, but guess what? There is an income operating system that you have to get yourself started. We are in the beginning of the year. Give yourself the next 6 months, give yourself the next 12 months. Build your wealth system. I am doing the same thing for myself because I don't want to sit down here and continue to talk like as if I'm 90, 70. I really want to, get on top of, be on top of my own game as well. All right. So let's get started. This is one of the statistics that I got to begin to read, not even just read, but to study, to really understand the gap and the output that is being compressed. Because I was just trying to like wrap it around my head. When we talk about AI compressing output, we talk about, okay, if I put in 1 hour, just like what I shared with you, instead of me using like 3 hours to produce one presentation, guess what? That same 1 hour, I can do 10. That is me compressing. I'm not just doing for this one alone, but how about the next week's show? How about the next 1 month? How about my outline? And I already have it, and I have all of those things. Instead of me sitting down and be using that time to like do the slide one by one, I already have 2 months content that I can use, present, and come up here fresh, energized, do more, some more research, come and give you this juice stuff or this juicy stuff. And we see that the McKinsey estimate says that up to 3.4 percentage point annually is going to be increased in productivity growth. It's just orchestration. There's going to be a lot of more workflow, distribution, ownership. So if AI can compress output, effort alone becomes a weaker advantage. So we are not just trading and hustling. Effort alone will not do it. You'll be able to pay your bill, you'll be able to pay your bills, but to enter into that wealth, we have to change our mindset about we are not continue going to be hustling and grinding. We have to use a leverage, which is the system, building the system using AI. All right. So do you look at this? The minimum is like the work that is the output that you're producing with your time, with your effort, is going to be like around 0.5. But the real deal, if you are leveraging the AI, including generative AI, is going to be up to 3.5 percentage in increment of output. And this was the one I was sharing, by Midpoint Scenario Company, that said that by year 2030, up to 30% of current hours worked could be automated. And that's where a lot of people are saying, oh, AI is going to take our job. AI is going to take our job. No, AI is not taking job. AI is taking the repetitive jobs, the repetitive tasks. That's what AI is doing. If being busy is no longer a signal of value, it has to be tangible, outcome, result. So staying busy, that is not a signal of value anymore. I said there is a lot of disruption right now in the economy, even at the workforce. So staying busy and grinding is not going to be the signal for value. Your income must attach to systems and assets, not manual execution. And all my professionals, IN professionals, there are some people that you still require, like doctor, still require you to be there. In fact, now we start to see some machines that are operating, doing so many things. But guess what? Machine alone cannot do it. Somebody has to program it. Somebody has to work it. All of these things, different industries, there is already a shift. But how are you positioning yourself as a I as a high performer in your industry, in your place of work? How are you positioning yourself so that you are delivering value and not just busy? Same company, two moves. And I think I'm sharing this one, the labor market split. The roles that is going to be replaced by exposure of AI. These are repetitive, these are the repetitive tasks that I talked about. But guess what? You have to become the person who runs the system. Become that person who runs the system. If you look at the graph here, up to 70% of new hire for AI skills. So you see that there are going to be more hiring. There are going to be more people that's going to be hired. Your advantage right now is begin to get your hands dirty. Get your hands dirty. Become that person who runs the system, who knows how to build systems and structure. Have that ownership in terms of your mindset. Even as an employee, you want to have an entrepreneur mindset. Have that ownership mindset, and then you will be positioned to become the person who runs that system, and you'll be hireable. And we see a lot of this in this Gen Zs and all of that, because immediately there is no structure, there is no what they are gaining, they are out because they've already equipped themselves. And I'm talking again to a lot of people that are still thinking, is AI here to stay, is all of that. No, please get into the work and get your hands really dirty. And I want you to put in the chat, have you started? Is there anything that you started working on, right? In terms of AI, I want to see your responses. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? If you are just joining, I know I've said it, My name is Lola Welts, and today we are breaking down why AI is replacing hustle, is replacing hustle, and how wealth builders are using systems to create freedom, how we are using systems to build life on our own terms, right? To live life fully. So if you are just joining me, you are joining right now. We have been talking about this for for quite some minutes right now. So put it in the chat. What have you been learning? What has been really stood out for you? How are you using the AI, the generative AI, the disruptive era that we are in? How are you using it to level up your skills? What are you doing with it? How are you using it to design that freedom? Because it's not about anymore, just like I said, it's about creating the bedazzled life. We talk about that in our community, the bedazzled life. No matter where you are right now, you can begin to live life fully on your own terms, and then you go grow into it. All right. So I just wanted to quickly, drop that in. I want more. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, we have to be more intentional how we position ourselves. Positioning really matters when it comes to building wealth, when it comes to systems. Do you see? So, yes, one thing that I really want to talk about when it comes to hustling and when it comes to leverage, take this out from this conversation today. When you hear about hustling or doing that grinding and all of that, it just means that I'm doing more, right? I'm just doing more. While other people are doing 8 hours in a day, I'm doing 12 hours. That is grinding. That is hustling. Some people will hear that, oh, Bitcoin is what they go there. They did not really know. This business is doing is paying well. They go into it. That is hustling. You are just doing more because they said there is opportunity here, you go here and there. Your income is still depending on time. And I know we talk about this a lot when it comes to in the fired up fired up a movement, fired up community, about one single source of income is fragile. It leads to burnout. It leads to fear that if anything happens, all the things you've been building, everything is gone because it's fragile. One source of income is fragile. So you don't want to just continue to hustle and hustle and hustle. If you stop today, you as the engine stops, and that is hustling. But when we talk about leveraging, take this out from today's conversation. My system is doing more, is producing more. That is what leveraging is doing. If I can work 8 hours and produce this, how about my system working for 8 hours and produce like this? The income is attached to assets and workflows, all the things you have, and we'll get to be getting into it too shortly. Progress compounds. It's no more linear, it's no more fragile, because the more that system works for you, guess what? Your asset, your net worth, your income is increasing, and it's repeatable. You can trust it because it has worked once, it will work multiple times. Even if you have to step away, the system is still running. That is leverage. So when you think about hustling, is your time, output, and money. That is it. Your time, you put in the time, you have the output, and then boom, there is money. But anytime you think about the systems, or you think about leveraging, you think about that system working, producing output for you, and guess what? There is money. So you don't have to be there. So that is how well builders leverage. They build systems and structure that produces the work, even if they are not there. Whenever they have to step away, the system is running and is producing money. And I know a lot of us, know this. But the four shifts I really want us to, take out from today's conversation that moves you from being busy to build a system. The first one is AI as a system layer. So I want you to think about using AI to multiply workflow, not to add tasks. It's not for you to add more tasks. It's for you to use it to multiply that workflow you have. Hustling is human-centered. You have to be there. But wealth is system powered. That is what you have to build. You build it once, you maintain it, you work on it. But guess what? It's repetitive. It continues to grow, it continues to move. That is, it becomes an engine. So even if you are not there, so AI as a system layer, that's the first thing. Think about the second thing is think about your time as asset. Stop selling your hours. Stop exchanging time for money. Build things that pays without you. What are those things? Systems, structure, workflows, digital products. Some of us, until we sit in front of a client, we cannot help them. How about we recording a course? How about we writing a book? How about we, having this digital product that we can, have a checklist and give it to people? How about having assessment? We don't have to be there. We can build those things, and it's going to be generating, income for us. Build those things that pay without you being there. Do it once and continue to earn from it. The third thing, which and this is let me just quickly use this time to talk about the 90 days word clarity and system program that I have started. By the grace of God, we are opening up enrollment this week. We're starting next week. And there is a key pillar there that we're going to be helping entrepreneurs, professionals who are looking into we just want to focus on one. Even though we might have ideas, we come up with 3 to 5 ideas or income streams that you want to establish in 2026, but we're really going to go drill down to one. And that is where we're now talking about our operating system, wealth operating system. So if you think this is the right time for you, you want to build that income stream, guess what? Get into our 90 days wealth clarity and system program. We are starting next week. The enrollment is right now. Let me stop. Okay, I'm going to get into it towards the end of this conversation, and you can scan the QR code and get into it. Establish that thing. Stop complaining. I want you to even put it in the chat if you really think that this is the right time for you to establish that income stream. This is the right time for you to say, you know what, I want to take action. We are in February, so I still have another 11 months for me to work on my idea. So right now, I'm talking about the income operating system. Stop talking about it. Take action. We are going to be looking at your ideas, build up your flows, your offers. It's very important. A lot of us, we do so many things, it's in our head, but we don't have offers that we can, present to the world that we can get paid for. And I've shared it here too before that some of us, we are still renting our genius to our employers. Do you have to monetize everything? No, but there are some things that is rare that you have it. If they wake you up from sleep today, right now, you can do it because you've already built that experience. You've built that embodiment of that knowledge that you can start to okay, how can you now take it from yourself to how can I use this to help other people? And then you get paid handsomely for that. So we look at your flow, look at your offers, your delivery, your retention, your automation, have your own customer journey, build it, test it out, refine it. That is wealth operating system we're talking about. So what is that income operating system that shift that you have to get into this year? And this is the main thing that we're talking about today, because all of this talk, if you go out of today's conversation without doing anything, guess what? You've wasted your time. But for you to do something this weekend, you have to take steps. And that is why that 90 days word clarity and system program is really a good thing for you. If you are high performing professionals, you want to establish a solid stream of income this year. And there's some other things, that you're going to be getting into. In fact, let me quickly bust this one in terms of how you show up, or either online or offline or in person, in terms of your personal and your business branding. We get into that, into your styling, into how you show up powerfully, into structuring your business, getting a domain for you. You have a proper business and it's going to be established. By the grace of God, will help you build that blueprint that will help you scale or grow. Let me use that word, grow it into six figure and then and beyond. I'm not promising anything. If you do the work, you are going to get it. So I just wanted to quickly use that, and I'm going to be sharing the QR code. Scan it, book a call for us to even know if we are a fit or if you're a fit for this program. All right, then the fourth shift that I'm talking about today is the skill as capital. And this is what I'm still talking about. Renting your experiences, renting your skill for your employer. Some of us we've outgrown where we are right now, but that's a fear of unknown, fear of this constant salary that is coming. I cannot, you know, and there is risk in safety. Some of us we a powerhouse ourselves, but we are still, like let me just hold on to what I have. There's risk in safety. Take that bold step and then go do better things with this era of disruption that we're talking about. All right. Busy people use AI to do more tasks. Yes. And wealth builders, they use AI to build workflow that runs. And this is what I was talking about building that wealth operating system. You have one idea, two ideas, three ideas. We drill it down to one, right? You have outline. Have AI help you draft it, post it, repurpose, follow up, and all of this client journey. You use AI to multiply system, not the business, so that all those repetitive things like automating emails, somebody come into your your website, they get a newsletter, they sign up for your newsletter, they get a thank you email, and all of those things. You don't have any there are workflows for it that triggers. When something happened, this is a trigger, and there are logic too, which you don't even have to do as a founder or as an entrepreneur. AI is going to help you. All right. And that is what we do there. So what are the things that are being repeated weekly that AI can standardize for you? Those are the kind of question you start to ask. If your income stops today, when you stop, if your income stops when you stop, you don't own a system yet. Let me say that again. If your income stops when you stop, you don't own a system yet. Do you see? Assets that create freedom for you. Number one, your IP, intellectual property. All of your frameworks, your blueprint, your checklist, assessment, curriculum, coaching, consulting. If all these are all your IP assets. And these are the things that create freedom for you. You automate them. You have them as an offer. You put them together and you begin to help people solve problems. Because remember, you are not just having offer that does nothing. They must really speak to a specific problem that enough people are like pain. There's something about when it comes to business, they talk about pain and vitamins. There are some people that what they are offering is vitamin. Like, but if it is pain, if something is paining me, I will use medicine so that pain can go. So some of us we have to have that offer and know that this is a painkiller that can help me heal my pain. All right. Distribution of asset, delivery of asset, data asset, and all of these things are the things that really help you create that freedom. I have to run. Income operating system. We go deep into this one too as well. By the time you get to the 90-day wealth clarity and system program, so it's not just about that wealth. You want to get clarity on your ideas. Even if you started your business already, how can we now move it and grow it? Do you see? Build that flow, offer, have the retention, have the automation, the delivery, and the whole customer journey on how to deliver. Which part of your income operating system is weakest right now? I want you to put it in the chat. If you look at this chart that I have on the screen, is it your offer? Have you really gotten your offer? Do you have clear transformation of what you're helping people do? Moving them from point A to point B? Or is it the repeatable client path? Is it the referral? Is it the conversion? Is it the lead? All of those things, the automation following up, without you getting into the process, which part of this operating system is weak for you right now? Because if you're looking at building the wealth as a world builder using and leveraging AI, you have to automate all of those things. And there are powerful apps and software that can help you do this, that you don't even have to go and start to learn. Do you see? And that is what people that are like a software engineers, the people that are developing this app, they are going to be getting more position for that kind of work, getting paid well because they understand the shift, they understand the disruption that is going on. So they are, getting apps, they are developing apps, they are updating the apps, and they are making it available for people like us, that we don't want to trade our time for money, that we don't want to be, putting our head and learning and learning. There are so many things that can really do the heavy lifting for you when it comes to setting up your business. Do you see? All right, AI skill wage premium increase. I said it, from 25% is going to go to 56%. Trust me, this is real. This is real. This is the PwC AI job that was the research that was done earlier. They said, oh, 25% of AI skill wage premium was going to increase, but later they said no, it's going to be up to 56%. Do you see? So what do you do with this? I want you to pick one or two AI workflow to master. Master one. Use AI to free hours, to build asset. Become that orchestrator, not the executor. If you're an executor, you are still trading your time for money. You are still, if you are not there doing it, the work is not done. So which AI workflow do you want to master? And the same thing I'm doing for myself. Even getting on this call and talking about it, is there another way for me to, like, okay, yeah, so now I am outside here talking to everybody. What AI am I mastering? And I've started it as well. And of course, this you'll be seeing the evolving growth too. All right, let me get into. We are almost done. Yes, do one thing each in each bucket. Then you repeat this weekly. We are getting into it. Do the hustle audit. What do you do repeatedly every week? What has been done, repeatedly every week right now that you are doing? What drains time for you? Like getting on the PowerPoint, doing this PowerPoint really drains me. I don't want to do it. And there are some other tasks that I really don't want to do. What can be templated? What are the things that if I just take it like this, boom, put it and I'm done? So you have to do that hustle audit. Even right now in your work, in your own place of work, right? What are the things that you have to still use muscle and grind that you can automate, that you can find template for, or that you can use AI for? Build one system stack. That is one. So then a lot of us, we have so much idea that is really interrupting. This one is coming, ideas come, but we have to drill down to one and build one system stack for it. Build one income stream. And then the third one is automate one bottleneck. What is that thing that still feels like a bottleneck in your process, in your flow? Take one and work on it. Is it your following? Is it your follow up? Is it your scheduling? Is it your onboarding? Is it your offer? Is it your lead magnet, your funnel, whatsoever it is? Depending on what work you do, what is that thing that you can automate that is going to take off that headache from you? Do you see? So we have come to the end of our presentation. And what I want to quickly share with us right now is the QR code. I really want you to scan the QR code. This is not it. Where is the QR code? Yeah, here is this. So scan the QR code. And this is a limited offer, only 10 slots, and it's filling fast. So for people who are joining me today, if you really want to go into building your own wealth operating system, you want to go get the clarity and drill down into one mainstream of income. Let's say that you already have your 9 to 5, and there are so many ideas that you have that you want to build a business around, or even if you don't want to build a business around it, but you want to establish it as another stream of income for you, then let's get into this program. Let's talk. So scan this QR code, book a call, a 25 minutes clarity call for us to know if we are fit for you or if we can work together. This is for you if you are busy, high professional who wants to move from effort-based income into system-driven wealth, into building that wealth operating system. Within these 90 days, we're going to be building clarity, your numbers, your priority, your business plan. Build it. Your personal wealth operating system. I've talked about this. The automation, the rules, having all of this, your domain, your structuring. We'll talk about the income expansion. There's the establishing one additional wealth stream or stream of income, and then the accountability, because we're going to be supporting you with a lot of resources. And there are some things that, we will hold you, done with you service, in helping you launch and, of course, begin to get those clients and establish your operating system. All right. I think that is it. Scan the QR code. What has been the most defining nugget that you got today? I want you to put it in the chat. Yes, and for people that will be joining us to please, that will be watching this replay, I want you to put it at the comment section. If you're watching it on YouTube, please put it there. What are the things that you really want to automate? What are the bottlenecks? What are the things that are repetitive that you think, if I can find something to be doing this for me, what is it going to be? Feel free to share. Type in system. We're going to be, typing system into the chat. We're going to be sending you some resources that's going to help you, even if you don't get into to do this 90 days wealth and clarity system program. Guess what? You can get on my on the call, do the assessment. It's going to move you from where you are. At least you get that clarity. If you do the fire readiness assessment, it's going to help you, to open you, and you will get for the next 4 weeks, you'll get the email that's going to be coaching you on what next to do, a step-by-step of what exactly you need to do. So you can do the fire readiness assessment as well. If you go on this link, you'll be able to find all other resources as well. You can get the book, the Get Fired Up book and the Fired Up Action. This is like your first go-to that's going to really expose you, and you will see that clarity, what exactly you need to do. And of course, you know what to do. Join our community, the Fired Up community, Fired Up Collective. Join our community. Sign up for that newsletter. We have a newsletter right now. Every week. It's called Wealthness Check, where you get into like, okay, what are my assets? What is coming in? What is going out? Every week you want to be on top and make sure that you are really following up and being intentional when it comes to your wealth. And that is what I'm doing as well for myself, because some things cannot just sleep. That was when I saw, was it on Monday or Sunday, that I saw that I've been paying for Amazon Music that I never listened to because my kids were using my, what's it called? Alexa, all these things. And I've been paying for it. Like, what happened? Where? And I was like, okay, you know what? We are stopping this. I paid it for maybe like 3 months. But it was because I said, okay, this one, I want to take this particular credit card, look at what is going on. That was how I got to see that I've been paying for music, Amazon Music, for a few months. I have to stop it immediately. Do you see? There are some things that you're going to be discovering when you're doing that wellness check that is going to be, saving you as well and helping you to get to your financial independence quickly than the norm. All right. I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Here is what I want you to remember. AI is not replacing people. AI is replacing repetitive effort. So as we are going out of this conversation, leaving this conversation, as you are, getting into the mode of doing, of taking action in this new economy, the winners won't be the busiest, won't be the people that are grinding. They will be the best builders. people that can build system, people that can build structure. Do you see? So if your income still depends on your constant presence, your next level is not hustling more. Let me stop sharing so that you can. Okay, remove. So yes. If your income still depends on you being there constantly, you have to show up. This is not the right thing for you to right now. Is for you to be thinking in systems, thinking structure. So uh, I hope you've scanned the QR code, and also we're going to put it at the description, the link, so that you can still look at what the program promises, what we're going to be getting out of this 90-day wealth clarity and system program. Is really a high touch, a result driven experience. Is an 100% money back guarantee if you did not achieve. If you do everything we ask you to do, we hold you by the jugular and you have that accountability and you did not achieve that result, is 100% money back guarantee. I can assure you. Do you see? So it's really a high touch, result driven experience where you help, you move from confusion, you move into clarity. Where am I? Okay, good. So I only have 10 slots, as I said, and it's filling up fast. It's not for everybody. It's for people who really want to move. You want to move from point A to point B. You want to establish a stream of income. I'm already onboarding professionals. We start next week. So scan this QR code, click the link in the chat, read the details, go through that page, look at all the things you'll be getting, the juicy stuff. Book a clarity call. This one is really important to know, for us to know if we can even work together. And guess what? If this message has helped you today, I want you to do me a favor. Like this live, this YouTube, this LinkedIn live. I want you to like it. I want you to share it with or your network. Share it with the high performing friends you have. Do you see? And continue to do great stuff, continue to build your wealth, accelerate that financial independence. All right, this is Lola Wealth, the Fired Up Queen, and I will see you next Thursday. Until then, I want you to stay less hustle, build more system, and build more freedom. Live life on your own terms. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week.